Hi, it's Lori from Coast to Coast Craft Girls, coming to you from the West Coast. Today I wanted to share this nice gift box that I made to hold my boxed set of cards. So my cards are 5 by 6.5, so the gift box is 5.5 by 7 and 3/4 of an inch deep, with this nice aperture in the front so that you can see through to the beautiful cards. And I use the same green arched aperture as in the cards, so that they obviously all go together, okay? And you put whichever card you want on top, and then the box just slides right over the top, and you can see those beautiful cards right inside. So let me show you how it's made. So I made a set of cards, and they're all, obviously have the same arch and the same background, but they're different flowers, and I wanted to create kind of a boxed set of cards. So I'm going to create a little box to go with them, and this is actually double-sided cardstock from Anna Griffin, and I thought the green botanicals went well with that green. So I've got 2 pieces of card that I'm going to create a box lid and a box base from. And I've got my scoreboard, and this is a Crafter's Companion. I think it's called the Big Score, but these are nice because you can score on one side for the box base and one side for the box lid. So this is the lid side, this is the base side. So when you score on this side, you get an actual accurate measure, but when you score on this side, it's just a little bit off, but that creates a box. You can score at the same ones, and then when you put it together, it actually fits together, so it's perfect. So this card is 7 by 8.5. They're both exactly the same. And I'm going to score at 3/4 of an inch because I want my box to be 3/4 of an inch deep and I'm going to score the same on the box lid and the box base. And it's better to score multiple times gently than to score one time, or just than to push really hard. So just kind of gentle scoring. And if you have lighter weight cardstock, then you want to be even more gentle. This is really heavyweight cardstock, so. So this is my box lid. So I'm going to set that to one side, but see, now I'm going to go ahead and fold those in 3/4 of an inch. Okay, that's my box lid. Now for my box base, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to score from this side down here. And I'm going to score at 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to score on the wrong side. And I'm going to come in 3/4 of an inch. And the easiest way for me to do this, honestly, is to turn it around so that I'm still scoring what feels like the correct way. It's hard for me to go the other direction, so. And it says box base on this one. So this is the bottom. And the Crafter's Companion scoreboards are just really nice for that because it helps you out. You don't have to figure, okay, well, this one I score at 3/4, and this one's I've got to make, just 1/8 of an inch bigger or something to make it the lid and the box lid and the box base fit together. It just does it for you, so that's perfect. Okay, so score all that in. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut up. I'll write with a pencil so you can see first. So these are my score lines right here, and right there. So I'm going to cut up here, okay? And then I'm just going to take a little bit of a slice here and that's going to create my corners. I'm going to do that on each corner. So cut up to the score line, and then just take a little slice and a little slice, okay? And we're going to do that on each and every corner. And then you're going to put glue just on these little tabs, and I'm going to use some tape pen and some wet glue. And the tape pen, or the tape, will give an instant grab, and then the wet glue will give you a more permanent grab. So we just put glue right on these tabs. And then fold that in and make a 90-degree. Now the other thing that I often do, especially with wet glue with boxes, is I have some little quilting clips that I can put on the corners just to kind of hold it until it dries. But I think with that extra tape on it, I think it's going to be fine. Okay, so there's my bottom. And then on the top, I'm going to cut an aperture into the center of the, and then I've got a little, I cut the same arch, or one size larger of the arch out of that same cardstock, and then I backed it with acetate, and I'm going to put that in the window. But I want to cut an aperture in the front so you can see through to the beautiful cards inside. So we're going to put this on here. Now I've got that aperture in there. Re-burnish my sides. And I'm going to glue my piece right on top of there, like that, so you'll be able to see through. Give that a second to dry. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and cut my corners same way. So cut up to that score line and then cut the little wedges out. And there's my box lid. Now I'm going to put my cards right into the bottom of the box. The top will slide right over the top. And you'll be able to see all those beautiful cards right inside. And I'd probably just tie that up with a ribbon to hold it shut. And I think that is beautiful. So there's my nice box set. Thanks for watching.